Got a legal question? Ask NLPC lead counsel, Paul Kamenar.
Today's Ask Kamenar question: what is the impact of the Daniel Penny verdict, and is there precedence for this type of case?
Today, the New York jury acquitted Daniel Penny of the lesser charge of criminally negligent homicide, dealing with the chokehold he gave to the person on the subway who accosted other subway riders. This was a great victory. It came after the jury on Friday being hung on the more serious charge of manslaughter. Now, what the jury did by acquitting Penny of this second charge is that they found unanimously that the prosecutor failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Penny lacked legal justification for his actions, and therefore they acquitted him on this charge. Now, some people thought they may have another hung jury on this second charge, or even some said, well, maybe they'll find him guilty on this lesser charge as some sort of a compromise. But they did the right thing and acquitted him because there was no absence of legal justification. Penny came to the defense of his fellow subway riders who had been accosted by this person. And because of this decision, in the future, other citizens, good Samaritans, will not be afraid to come forward and defend their fellow citizens in danger for fear that some prosecutor is going to prosecute them for criminal action instead of prosecuting the person who was accosting and going after fellow citizens.
Just like everybody else has vigilantes, we need some black vigilantes.
After the verdict of acquittal, there were Black Lives Matter activists outside the courtroom calling this to be a racist result and that Penny was racist. That is totally nonsense, because you had 4 jurors who are Black that were on the jury. So it was a racially mixed jury, and they saw what the facts were. They saw that the prosecutor did not prove his case beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, that doesn't mean that there cannot be, and there likely will be, a civil lawsuit against Penny for the killing of the Neely here. So we'll see how that turns out. But at least Penny will not be facing any jail time here at all. This acquittal also is reminiscent of a acquittal verdict 40 years ago in 1984, where Bernhard Goetz on the subway shot 4 Black youths who were accosting him, and he was acquitted of attempted murder and assault charges because he too recognized that he himself was in danger. In this instant case with Penny, he was coming to the defense of others, which is a legal defense for any kind of charge of assault, battery, or attempted murder. So this result is basically echoing the result from 40 years ago, and it shows that New Yorkers are concerned about the increase in crime in their city, the lack of prosecutions by the city prosecutor here, Alvin Bragg, who is more interested in going after Donald Trump than he is going after real criminals who are going after law-abiding citizens on the street of New York.
Do you have a question for Kamenar? Just drop it in the comments and keep an eye out for Paul's answer right here.
To learn more about the NLPC's mission to investigate and expose government and corporate corruption, please visit nlpc.org.